Alright, so picking up where we last left off.
Do you want to set the scene here about why we're doing it without everybody else?
Yes,
yeah.
that's I was gonna get to that, Silnan, until you fucking.
We kicked them off this shitty podcast because we couldn't.
They're gone.
We couldn't take
It's just us three.
They were stupid and dumb.
I'm
and
sick
our
of
characters
Velrissa.
are better. What does Velrissa
I'm sick
have
of Mountain
going
being
for her?
drunk all the
She's
time.
fucking
I'm sick of
pink.
Velrissa liking death.
Thank God it stopped.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck them.
Last episode, Mountain and I tried to make a panini, but Saxy was a pamini. The party split up and things will probably go to shit, but just like always, let's just roll with it.
Where we last left off, the party had split, like you always do in a good Scooby-Doo episode.
Yes.
And our three wonderful band of fools here, Taxi, Silnan, and Br'aad, are currently on their way to capture Jaqua, or at least find a way how to.
Oh boy, we didn't think about this.
Rilden, Russ around.
Like sawing scoops! What are we gonna do?
Those are our new character voices.
you guys-
We've been
Those are
workshopping a
new
little
character
bit.
voice.
I
Yeah,
hope
we've been
you like
working on
them.
this really
As
hard.
you guys waved your goodbyes, Velrissa and Mountain headed down towards the slummier side of the city, down towards the ports. And you guys are now left here at the barracks that you currently reside in.
So, what's the plan? Do we just head to his house?
I don't remember. What were we actually doing again?
We're just going to go try to capture Jaqua, I guess.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
go.
Just want to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go get him.
Wait, who's Hilltree with?
Hilltree didn't go with either of you. He's kind of just he's still there. He's with you. He's like in the building with you guys. He's just sitting on a bed. He's
just
sitting on his bed.
Asleep.
No, he's sitting there enjoying his new coat. He's kind of like looking at it and just playing with it.
You guys don't want to devise a plan before we go?
No.
No. Yeah, no, I don't.
When did a plan ever get anyone anywhere?
Exactly. I like to live on the edge.
DM, what time of day is it? Like not? Oh, actually, Silnan, will you tell me what time it is on your?
Yes,
thing
I
saw you
can't read
have?
this.
Your time. May I see
Wait,
it,
did you
please?
get a watch?
I'll give it back.
watch,
I
Right, got a
promise.
pocket
Fucking
watch out
stole
of that guy. I give it to him. I'm like, here, go ahead, have at it.
According to the pocket watch, it is currently. It's probably not evening just yet. So probably about 3 p.m. roughly.
I hand the pocket watch back to Silnan. It's about 1500.
That's a lot of numbers.
1,500 what? That really is a lot.
And while
We're late.
It's almost sundown. It's getting close.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna give Br'aad 6 gold, or his six gold share.
Oh yeah.
Whatever I stole.
Forgot about that. I'll slurp up 6 gold, I guess.
Yeah.
This is richer than I've fucking been in episodes. Thank you.
It's what we do.
I only have 6 gold too.
I have a lot of gold.
Well, now I have 6 gold and 95 silver. I'm fucking rolling in it.
So do we know what time Jaqua might leave the palace? I mean, not the palace. It's Aladdin now. I'm fucking Aladdin. Do you know when Jafar leaves the palace?
When does Jafar leave the palace?
Dude, I'm so fucked up right now, man.
Arabian.
Genie, for my last wish, be free!
I need to say something.
One
Okay,
jump.
I'm sorry. Like, from this point on, anyone listening, I have not slept in a long time. So just bear with me as Taxi.
Taxi is very stressed and
For
having a
you
very rough
D&D
time.
players out there that don't understand, he hasn't taken a long rest in a long while.
I haven't.
He hasn't refilled his spell slots in quite a bit.
I'm all out of it.
He currently
his
has
hit
1
points
point of
are
exhaustion.
running on low.
I have 4 points of exhaustion.
You do not. That is literally close to death. You're about to die.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You have 1 point of exhaustion. You're tired.
What I was saying, I was trying to say, Do we know if Jaqual has already left the castle, or do you think he'd still be here? Because what we want to do, I believe, is catch him as he's coming home and trap him, not try to enter his house. You know?
Well, I mean,
Why
we
don't
could
we-
also
why
catch
don't we
him
just-
on the way out of his home.
Why don't we just ask around here
Well-
and see if he's left? No one has any reason to not trust us. We're legendary.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go find a guard.
Let's
I'm sure
look
the guards at the
around
front gate would
for-
see him.
Yes, that's a good idea.
We could kill him.
What? What did you say,
What?
Hiltree?
What? Hilltree?
We could kill him.
Kill who?
I don't think we're allowed to kill him. I think
Why not?
I think we've been explicitly told not to kill him. Actually,
Wait,
I don't like him.
wait, who
me
are
neither.
we killing?
you, Taxi, we're killing you.
No!
Parish.
I pull out my scimitar and point it at Sylvie.
You s-
This isn't a funny
Whoa,
joke
now.
to make right now. I saw you eat somebody. I saw you eat a bird.
Whoa, now this is a
I
hilarious
pull
joke
out a
right
dagger
now.
and I pull it at Saxy.
Yeah, you eat birds too.
I saw you.
Shut the
you-
fuck up,
hey,
Hiltree.
You approached
I haven't
that
eaten a
bird one
bird in
time.
a long time.
Remember that one time you
Definitely
started
not
looking
a
for
kinky.
birds and you went for it? That was weird.
What are you talking about?
There was one time you were like, "Is there a crow?" And then you went to it and it ran away.
No.
Yeah, think of all those seeds you were looking for, man.
Yeah, kind of strange to maybe
it's
to maybe
pretty weird,
trap
bro.
those birds to eat them. Got my fucking eye on you.
Anyway, I was joking. Let's go. Calm your fucking tits, bro.
Yeah, let's
What the fuck kind of saying is that?
I don't know. I heard it in the thieves' den the other day. It was
it's
pretty
a
funny.
local thing in the wharf here.
Oh no, I
there's a lot
cannot
of
believe I'm
families
stuck
with-
with you two. And I
You
sheathed my
chose it.
scimitar.
The founders of the wharf were known for having excitable
Actually,
titties.
Very angry titties.
I changed my
it
mind.
became a
Actually, Solomon,
commonplace
you are allowed
phrase.
to kill me. I actually want you to kill me. Please end my life now. I think it's time to go.
Please hit me as hard as you can on the head with this.
Episode 15, Taxi pleads for death.
Taxi fucking dies.
I want to die. Please.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Please give me death.
what do you self-loathing people think we ask around at the front gate and see if Chiqua's left?
Sure.
Let's give it a shot.
Kill him.
Okay.
Or, and
we can't kill Jaqual unless we know where he is, and we're not going to kill him yet.
Why not?
We can kill him later, Hiltree, after...
He's a dick.
You're right, Hilltree. He really is a dick.
Hiltree,
Anyway,
Doesn't he
He's
also do a
he's
lot
gotten a
of?
little confident lately, Hiltree. I've noticed you've been
What?
talking up more and saying words.
Oh,
When we
got
first...
this new jacket. I just
You-
feel nice.
You feel better than before? Like more
Fancy.
fancy?
Yeah.
I get that. Thought it was nice.
Moving up the
Rich.
ladder. I'm proud of you.
You're definitely not rich, but you look
rich.
You're
You
rich.
look rich. You're rich in
I got the spider. And he pulls out the little
Joy.
mechanical spider out of his pocket.
Hilltree, you run this place, man.
Hiltree. What do you? Speaking of that spider, do you have any ideas of what we could use it for?
Not at all.
why are you asking Hilltree then?
Do you
Yeah, and
mind?
he just goes, yeah, and he hands it to you.
I was. Okay,
Yeah,
I
wait.
take
Why are
it.
you asking Hilltree? Why don't you ask me or something?
Hiltree, do you mind if I keep this on me?
You gotta give it back sometime.
Sure. You mind if I hold on to it for a while?
Yeah, right.
Doesn't it just? Never mind.
I think so. I'm gonna try and like walk over to our barrack store and set the spider down, and then walk back and see who it goes to.
What barracks door?
There, it's back.
Wait.
It got replaced.
Damn. Oh,
Right.
fuck.
And, yeah, and then you kicked
Okay.
in, you fucking hurt your shin, remember?
Oh right.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So you put it outside the door and shut the door, or you just set it down? Like, what do you do with it?
I just set it down at the door, but still in the same room, and then I walk away. And then
Is anybody looking at it?
I tell
No,
everyone to look away, and I want to
Yeah,
see
I'm
who
looking
it goes
at
to.
it.
Well, the entire time it doesn't move as Br'aad.
I turn
sitting there
Br'aad
staring
to
at
not
it.
look at it. I
I'm
turn
Hiltree's
his
sitting
Br'aad.
there staring at it.
I turn Hiltree.
Br'aad goes back to looking at it. I'm kidding. Yeah, but
Hilltree and
what-
I have a silent agreement.
Once everybody looks away, you feel something enter your pocket.
Oh, cool. So it's the last person who touched it, I'm guessing. That's good to know.
It's whoever it likes.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Hey,
How does-
Saxy, can I try something?
Sure. What do you want to try?
Here, just let me see it for a sec.
His name's Steam.
His name's
Stain?
Steam.
what? Steam.
Okay, Stan. Can I see Stan for
No,
a second?
Steam.
I heard you, Stain. Can I see Stain?
You're not
No.
allowed to have it unless you say his name right. Steam. Spell it out with me. S-T-D.
S-T.
No, it's a joke.
STD.
Steam. You know.
S-Steam.
You wanna know why?
Why is there a D in there?
Why Hilltree?
Take him out.
Okay, I take him out.
Yell his name.
Stan!
Steam!
The spider's legs rise up and smoke fills the room, shooting out of the bottom of the spider.
Holy
Oh shit.
Can we see anything?
It's very, very hard to.
Is it still in my hand?
Yes.
Steam. Stop.
And the legs shut and the steam starts to evaporate magically.
Oh shit, it's
Ooh.
actually fucking useful.
what?
Br'aad, you can't see this. I'm gonna put it back into my pocket.
Okay, because
We
I was
don't
gonna throw
notice
it.
the fucking steam coming out of your hand from this spider mechanism.
No, everyone
okay.
saw it. So everyone
I was
saw
gonna,
that.
I
and
was gonna throw it over the wall of the castle and see if it came back.
I
so I'm
think-
glad.
I think you would. We don't need to test that right
Okay.
now. But more importantly, we should go ask the guard.
Yeah, but I feel like we're kind of in a state of
Sure.
urgency here. You know,
Yeah.
this is important. We can't really fuck
Oh
around with this
shit!
spider.
Yeah, we've wasted a lot of time. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay, so
Yeah, right.
we all head
Okay,
to.
well- See ya, Hilltree.
Hilltree follows.
Okay, hello. Okay.
You know how in cartoons when they're running really fast, there's a big dust cloud behind them. Br'aad shouts "Steam" to make the same effect.
Yeah, Hilltree just falls behind with his coat dragging across the ground as it's way too long for him.
So yeah,
Uh,
we go to the front gate.
Heading over to the front gate, you see a guardian you haven't seen before. Blonde hair, brown eyes, very young. The way his armor is actually looks is very simplistic. You assume he's some sort of initiate, possibly currently being trained, but he's currently standing watch at the front gate.
I put my hand on Br'aad's shoulder and I say, just in case, and cast guidance on him.
Then Silnan walks up and is like, "Hey, you guard! Have you seen I don't know how to describe this man anymore.
I put my
Silnan, don't worry. Hilltree's got this.
You're right, Hilltree, get in here.
Hello. Yeah, well,
Hilltree, you know what to say.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
have you seen a human? Silver eyes. He looks super fancy, like a noble.
Has
He
Jaquan
looks
left?
like he's from Nomandea.
Why are we? He's just Jaquan. Everyone knows Jaquan. He's
Nobody
just
knows Jaquan in this place.
Nobody knows Jaquan, but he's Jaquan.
We're looking
This-
for Jaquan Bafremont. Have you seen him leave yet?
Jaquan's currently still in the castle with the king.
I turn around.
They're
and
having a meeting for probably. He looked at the sun for a bit. He's probably there for another. I'd say 2 ticks, 3 maybe.
Could you do you know how to read a
ticks?
pocket watch?
No.
Okay, thank you.
between-
And then we leave. I leave.
I turn around and I bring everybody into a huddle quickly. I'm like, "Hey guys,
Okay, I walk back into the
I
huddle.
don't
Are
know
we
how
right in
I've
front of
been
the
alive
guard?
for
we're the
huddle around
earshot."
the guard.
Okay, Hilltree's in the middle of the
He's in
huddle.
the
I want
middle.
that to be clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys,
He's looking up at all
It's
of
kind of
us.
scary. It's
I feel like
what
a
are you guys
best
doing?
bet.
Stop. I don't like this. Too tight.
We all get closer to Hilltree.
They're like small spaces.
Okay,
There's no way
best
out. We're
bet.
blocking all the ways out with our legs.
best bet.
Best bet.
We're
Wait,
gonna storm the
don't
castle.
you gamble?
Yes, I'm a very good gambler. too.
That's a good catchphrase for you. This is our best bet.
This is our
you know what
best
I
bet.
mean?
Yeah, we storm the castle. We kill that motherfucker right now.
Because you're a gambler.
Wait, no.
Best bet. Yeah?
Wait, did Hilltree just say no?
No.
Wait, no.
Hiltree,
we-
I thought you wanted to kill him.
Wait, no,
man.
I wasn't even listening to your idea. We don't storm the castle. That's a terrible idea.
What are you
Stillman,
talking
I think that's
about?
our. I think
what
that's
is
our
your
best bet.
intelligence?
At this point, the card is like looking over at you guys with like genuine disconcern.
I don't
Don't
know.
worry.
I had to give it on a scale to 1 to 27, maybe.
Your
There's nothing
intelligence
to see
7.
here, I say, making a Jedi mind
What's
trick
your
hand
wisdom
wave
score
and casting
now?
no spells.
I'd have to give it on a 13 on the same scale. You know, it's.
Okay, no planning for you. Br'aad, do you have a good idea?
Of course I do.
Okay, it has to be one of your creative ones. Because I always have faith in those.
What were we talking about? I genuinely don't remember. Storming the castle?
No.
Yes.
No.
First thing we gotta do is take out this fucking guard here.
How loud do you say that?
The guard's eyes go wide as he's looking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're just having a little game here. It's not you. It's a metaphorical
It
god.
isn't a
It's
game.
not-
This is very serious stuff.
He means
You
like
think-
an
is this just a
emotional
game to
barrier,
you,
like a god,
Saxy?
like a mental god. He's trying to break it down. He's trying to get rid of it. We're trying to open up here. You know.
Just doesn't say anything. He just stares at you guys, like his hand's shaking as it's slowly going towards his sheath.
Okay, I get back in the huddle.
We all get back in the huddle.
Okay, so I say, he said Jaqual will be another few ticks. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so ticks.
It takes time.
Wait.
Do I know this? Do I
It's-
know what ticks means?
Yeah, it means it's like an hour. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
I was
common
just about
term
to
for
say
like
that.
about an hour. It's about roughly like a movement of the sun in the sky.
We'll see.
So it's a little bit less than an hour. It's probably more like 45 minutes in real life, but it's just about like the sun's like movement a little bit.
I actually think I know this one.
I say.
Wait, go ahead.
Oh wait, no, you go first. You start talking first.
I actually think I know what a tick is. See this? Pull up pocket watch. It makes a tick every little bit. You know, I think it's been a few already. You know.
Wow,
I
Sonnen.
had one
Good
around my
job.
waistband area once.
Thank you, Taxi. I really had to think hard about that one.
If you don't catch them quick,
I'm
they suck
proud.
up a lot of blood
I
and
am.
can give you Lyme disease.
Yeah, I've got
Get,
ticks.
get in here, man. Give me a
Oh
hug.
no, Hiltree.
Oh,
no. No.
I don't like.
Wait, are ticks
Okay,
animals or no?
here's the idea. Yeah, they're like little gross ass fucking bugs.
Can I
Let's
speak
count as
with
animals.
animals to his ticks?
Disgusting. No, stop. Okay, veto. Am I allowed to do that?
Allowed to veto? No.
Am I allowed to veto the idea of Taxi speaking the fucking ticks on Hiltree's body?
I'm just gonna
Listen,
tell them to
guys,
leave.
I don't think that's gonna work.
This conversation is really ticking me off.
You're right.
You got ticks too.
Absolutely
No.
not. Don't even come near me. Or I will
Okay,
light
guys.
you on fire, Hiltree.
I think most of them left when I bathed, but
That's good. That's good.
Okay, guys, I have a better plan now.
It's probably okay. Wait,
Let's-
no,
I'm
no,
gonna,
what do
I'm
you
gonna
think it
listen.
is?
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 2 more plans, and then I'm going to
Okay.
give my own. Okay?
no tick related plans. Okay.
I think
No, I think we're on our last tick of a plan now.
That doesn't.
I don't
okay.
get it.
Like,
Don't either.
listen, okay, I'm
Don't
really
get me wrong,
tired.
my
Alright.
wisdom's 5, but I don't get it.
All right. I think what we do is we go climb a roof near the castle, and we stalk him to his house. And if we see him in a place that's pretty empty and it's just him before his house, then we jump on him and get him like that.
That was literally my plan. Oh my
Wow,
god, are we
we're so
related
in
or something?
sync.
Oh my
Okay.
god, you're just like a brother to me.
Do you want to look into the castle for him?
You know we're not eating this man when we catch him, right?
no, I
let's
would
just
never
wait
eat
out-
a
let's
human
just-
being.
Let's just
Wait,
wait
we
out.
aren't?
Well, that makes 2 of us. Let's just wait outside.
Yeah,
Let's wait outside for him to come out, and then let's follow him back and wait for the opportune moment to strike.
Anyways, what I was suggesting, I can be like a small spider. They're very quiet. I could
I
could,
spiders are.
I could web in front of the door, and if he and then wait on top while you guys wait up a little bit ahead, and then when he walks out, or if anyone walks out, I'll be able to feel them, and I could follow them with a web or anything like that. Like
You know what? Sure.
So
Here's
like,
my argument. Here's my argument is we could just see him with our fucking eyes and follow him, but I really like your turning into a spider and being dragged along on him by a web for like 3 miles. That plan, I'm a fan. Please do that.
No, I didn't mean drag along.
No, please. I'm serious. Please do it. Like even bonus points if you get into his clothing and then turn back. Okay, break. Team, we know what we're doing.
No.
Go. Team, go. Br'aad starts
I
nonchalantly walking towards the building he pointed to earlier.
I flick a silver coin at the guard, and I'm like, you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, right.
I walk away nonchalantly.
Are we climbing up onto the roof of the castle, or do you think that's allowed?
No, we're not climbing. No, a different roof. Like one outside
It's like the
castle
roof
gates.
of a building nearby where we can see. It'd be funny if the guard could see us.
That would be the closest roof would be the one of the tavern.
How close is that?
Extremely close. It's
Okay,
literally
that
out the
works.
gates and then like to your like diagonal left.
Somewhere we can be without being noticed, and then we could potentially follow him by rooftop. I think is what we're both thinking.
Yes.
Okay.
And Taxi knows his.
If you want to go by rooftop, you want to go to the right instead because that's the way to his house.
This is what.
Okay, then
that
yeah.
works.
Okay, so
Sure.
there's only one entrance and exit to the castle, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
that you know of.
that I know of. Fuck.
Damn, the stakes have been raised.
better yet, you could
Well, because what if he has his
I'm-
own way to get to his house and we sit here waiting forever?
Well, we'll know if
we
it's been
don't
if
know.
it's been 2 ticks. If it's been 2 ticks and he hasn't passed by, but you've seen him in the streets before, haven't you?
Yes.
I saw him at the
So-
library.
Right. So that means he must actually use the streets, I feel. But if you don't know where he's coming from, maybe stay with us, and then when you see him, Mission Impossible him as a spider, like down from the ceiling.
All right, so you both. Look, so Sonnen and Br'aad are waiting on a rooftop. Well, Taxi, you be shaped into a spider and sit above the door of the castle,
Yeah, I'll.
like the gate, like the actual gate.
So there's a door and a gate, isn't there?
There's a gate, and then there's the castle doors.
Yeah, I mean like right above the castle doors.
Okay.
But before I beat shape, I would find like a secluded spot, and then walk my way back as a spider.
Right.
Oh, wait, what's
So
Hiltree
you-
doing? Did he climb with us?
Yeah, he joined you guys.
God. Okay.
I know we're allowed to use magic in the castle, but I just don't want anyone to like see me do this.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
So you
understandable.
go, you find a small cranny to shape yourself into. What kind of spider are you?
I can pull it up real quick. I mean, I'm just a regular like.
But what like flavor? What kind of spider is it?
Okay.
Flavor strawberry.
It's a wolf spider, but it's not giant, and it's not like it's small. Like it's regular size.
Wolf spiders are huge.
Like, and it's like okay, so like, imagine my giant wolf spider form, and then just shrink it. It looks like that, but it's like it's just a regular spider.
Above the door, Sonnen and Br'aad and Hiltree, you all climb up the roof of a nearby what appears to be some sort of warehouse or some sort of like storage building.
Okay.
But you get to the top of the roof. To your guys' immediate left, as you're standing over looking towards the castle, there is the walkway that leads up to the district where Jaquan lives. So you imagine there isn't going to be an easy way via rooftop to follow him once he passes by. You guys sit down, relax, and you guys don't say anything or do anything. You guys just don't sit there and wait.
One second. I'm gonna. You know, something I just thought of. How are we supposed to get Jaquan into the castle after we capture him? Because I
Taxi
mean,
knows.
we can't hear Taxi. Taxi's
know.
far
So
away.
what kind of weird spider noise is that?
Oh,
It's actually, and you also can't even hear them. So like,
fuck!
I believe we can figure it out.
Maybe we could dress him up as like a fish.
That was what I was planning.
oh, we could kill him.
No.
I like the idea. I like
Bad.
Or we get a really big sack and put him in it.
And we say it's potatoes. I like it.
Yes.
Or
Just
dead
one
body.
big potato.
Or dead body.
No,
Yes,
he'll
but it
be-
won't
but
actually be
defeats the
dead, right?
purpose.
Oh, yeah, but they'll think it is.
Yes.
How will that
wait,
help?
Wouldn't they
us?
inquire about that? That's no.
I mean, I've seen dead bodies a lot.
Yeah, but these are royal guards. This is kind of a different situation, Hilltree.
How so?
That's a good question. You know, I'm not too sure.
That low intelligence coming in clutch.
Oh well, I guess we'll deal with that when we get to it, right? What's the big idea, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, anybody want to say anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so time passes. As you guys begin to wait there, you begin, shooting shit, just talking, basically just finding ways to pass the time as you keep your eyes out for any French boys named Jaqua.
Taxi on top of the door is doing like a web down and then up, like a yo-yo. Down and then
doing
up,
like-
just waiting.
I pull out a
Man,
deck
Spider-Man
of cards.
PS4 is crazy.
Spider-Man PS4 is nuts.
He pulls out a PS4 to practice Spider-Man so that he gets a spider.
A little
thing
mini
done.
spider PS4.
Yes.
Actually, no. I pull out a coin
Limited edition.
out of my pocket, and start playing with it, like doing the little hand thingy. Playing with it in my
Alright.
hands. That's how I'm passing the time.
And I've got a few tails.
Yeah, I've
Stop.
got a few
Don't spoil a
tails.
new hot Slimecicle video.
1 second.
He's not going to come out. And we're gonna
Yeah, he's
fucking
just
hate
gonna be-
ourselves. We're going to have spent 30 minutes planning this stupid thing and none of it will work.
Hey, I mean, Taxi tried to tell you.
Alright, so roughly, if you're looking at the pocket watch, roughly, we're going to say about an hour passes. And the spider turns back into Taxi and plummets off the side of the castle.
Oh, and that's why we read our spells.
Still no sign of Jaqua, but you get a few weird looks as you kind of appear out of thin air and land butt first in the ground.
Nightly workout routine. Excuse me, I'm gonna run up into the roof with Silnan and Br'aad.
Just dart.
Yeah, just straight out of there.
Wait,
You've
can
literally compromised our position to everyone around us. Thank you.
I will stealthily, like once I get to the tavern, I'll start to walk and then I'll just jump onto the roof.
so we're not on the
Alright.
tavern roof?
Saxy, what the fuck was that?
There's a time limit. I forgot to tell you.
You forgot to. No, also.
I only
you forgot
last
to
an hour
remember.
and just about everything. So you know.
Well, that's
Is that
pretty
a-
impressive, actually.
Subtle
Thank
break.
you.
Yeah, and yes, Silnan. Yes, it was.
Wow.
What'd you say?
Is that a subtle break?
Break.
I never
breaking,
wanted to know. I didn't want to know about your sex life, Kat.
All my spells are instantaneous, if you know what I mean.
You're a virgin, aren't you, Br'aad?
What the fuck?
I just. Are you?
And hang on.
Well,
I mean,
No.
No? Oh. I'm
did you roll for it?
shocked. Did you roll for it?
Wait,
Roll
actually,
for,
that's a better
roll for your
idea.
virginity. Hurry.
Yeah.
I was
Roll
just
for
ready to
virginity.
make shit up. Roll for virginity. Okay, wait. D20. Let's say.
D20
What is
minus 2.
virgin?
I'd like to say that it's a.
Your virgin modifier being broad, that's a solid -8.
All right, -8. What do I have? What's the DC? What's the DC for my virgin check?
16.
Okay.
That's my guess.
It's impossible. The fucking
All right.
best.
Well. Oh wait, that's a really good point. Okay, no, I'm for
10.
real rolling for this.
Here, you
Let's
know
say-
what? Here, you
let's
know
say-
what? My DC for my spells right now is 12, and I'm the one that asked you, so.
There
You
we
have to
go.
roll a
Okay,
20.
-2 modifier, -2 12 DC. That's a 19.
Alright, nice.
No, I fuck everything.
Nice. I high five, Br'aad.
No, I fuck.
When did we start homebrewing our own fucking rules? Poor DM.
I don't care. This is great. I don't give a shit. I
just-
like rolling for virginity. It's literally my favorite roll that I've made this far.
What about, what, I mean, we have some time to kill here. What about you, Silnan?
Look at me. Look at me and answer that question yourself.
Lots and all the time.
I'm fucking right now, bitch.
Do you like horses like Hilltree?
Oz?
No.
No.
I'm honestly afraid to touch any whores in this city. Not
Selman,
after.
Before I left, I thought you had someone.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jesus.
Wait,
You
what?
had Jesus? Don't we all?
Hey, look, it's finally gotten the chance to be brought up, and I totally forgot about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Silman?
Oh yeah, well, you know, once upon a time, like three or so years ago, I actually had a girlfriend, you know, her name was Catherine, but she kind of suddenly disappeared out of nowhere, and, you know, time heals all wounds, I guess.
You were
Did you ever
wounded
try
when she
and
left?
look for her? Or?
No.
Oh,
How come? Was
I
that
mean-
relationship not going well?
How romantic.
I'm assuming you didn't love her very much then.
No, I did look for her, it's just that people thought she was crazy.
Was she?
Well, I mean, maybe not as much anymore with all that's happened recently, but at least I don't think she's. I never really thought she was crazy. You know, I'm a supportive boyfriend. I swear to God.
well,
Who's that?
Insight check.
ooh!
Oh damn.
Can I insight check? Okay, wait. What do I have to roll?
I
here?
think
He
you
has to
said.
roll
I think it's
deception?
like may
Am
I
I-
insight check. I don't think you can just call it.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it, I guess.
Okay, wait. My insight is like -3.
Yeah, we're DMing
So 10.
ourselves now, Jared.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you.
get fucked, Jared.
I got a 10 on that.
I'm telling the truth. He's just very flustered right now because he did not prepare for this.
Oh.
Hey, so then were you? You said time heals all wounds. Were you wounded when she disappeared?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, I was with her for. Well, actually, I knew her since we were in the orphanage, Br'aad. I'm surprised you forgot her, man.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I think Br'aad's been through a lot. To
You're
forget
right. You're
a lot
right.
of
I'm sorry,
things.
Br'aad. But yeah, she was saying something about seeing some sort of fish people or something like that, and you know, everybody was like, "Ah, that's crazy," you know.
Oh my
Fish people don't
God.
exist. And
Oh.
here we are today with fish people under the city. So you know, maybe.
What race was she?
Where the fuck?
That's
is that?
racist.
Yeah, that's racist, man. What?
Hilltree.
That is racist.
She was a human.
Can I kick Hilltree off the roof?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm gonna scare him like I'm about to kick him off the roof.
No!
What am I? What did I even type here?
Saxy, what the fuck?
Hey,
Well,
he
like,
called
one
me
day she
racist for no
disappeared.
reason.
Here's what I have written in my backstory. One day she disappeared without a trace, but her mother claims that a fishman Longcloak took her away. 21. What is that
race is
supposed
she?
to mean? Human.
I don't know. I don't think you ever suspected that someone would bring it up.
Honestly, me neither. No, I didn't. Yeah, I expected it at
Well,
first, and I
which
thought
is
we
fair.
scrapped it. You know. It's-
If she's human, then she's probably okay. I mean, they were only
I mean,
taking.
but it's been 3 years, man. She's been missing for 3 years. It's I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
Well, I mean,
I'm
I had
sorry
some.
for
I had
your
some
loss.
some lady issues in my
Baby.
past as well.
I can tell.
What is that supposed to
Having
mean,
some lady
Silman?
issues in his present too.
I'm talking about Oriana. She's kind of a bitch, man.
I had a wife.
What?
Hilltree had a wife?
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Hilltree.
She's dead.
Oh,
Oh no.
oof.
How did?
No, that's. I think marriage is consensual on both. They can't consent to marriage if they're dead, Hilltree.
They can't not consent.
Oof.
Oh no. Hilltree, no.
I'm gonna look
Whoa.
over at the castle doors.
In hopes that
nothing.
anything will happen that
Nothing.
isn't this
I
conversation.
don't see Jaqual or anything. Nothing.
Not at the moment, no.
How many? What's where's
Please
the
come
sun
out
at?
soon.
The sun. It's only been a couple more minutes after what happened because you just ran up there and
Okay.
you guys started talking. So
Well,
if you want, we can progress.
No,
but
Let's shoot the shit for a bit.
you guys,
Literally-
there's a long story between me and Oriana. She,
kind of a bitch.
she wasn't always like that. But it's a hard story to tell, and it's very long.
I mean, we've got time.
We do have a while.
I don't know, guys. How about, Br'aad, who was your lady?
No,
You tell
no,
me
no,
and then I'll-
Last time we did this, this is what happened. We talked about gods and shit, and you made me talk about mine, and you never talked about yours.
Well,
so
I
now
mean-
it's your turn.
Br'aad, wait,
If you
Br'aad.
want to talk about that instead,
I mean, you
can do
said
that
you
too.
lost your virginity, and I thought it was kind of hard to believe, but apparently you're
I
telling
just
it.
rolled for it. Give me time to think of some bullshit, okay? You go first.
Well then, let's just say something bad happened, and Oriana got hurt, and I feel like it was my fault in a way. And then she left to come here, or at least that's where she is now. It's where I found her, and we were separated after that incident for a few months, and I just I've had a lot of trouble ever since then.
That's rough, buddy.
It's hard when you, cause when you can't protect people that you love, and I don't know if she's forgiven me yet. So that may be why she's, or maybe she's just independent, cause she doesn't want to rely on me again. I don't know. It was, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Lady issues, am I right, Silnan?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Hiltree, you get
Hiltree,
it.
you really gotta
yours was
stop
dead.
fucking dead people.
What you mean?
Why do you do that?
Oh, everybody needs love.
You
They
love
don't-
dead people?
Not like that.
I'm just really confused.
You love those pillows, Hiltree?
You're like the third goblin I've seen in my entire life, and neither of the other two seem to fuck dead people, although I could be wrong. Do all goblins fuck dead people?
Oh god, I hope not. I don't want to
Kinda
die if that's
racist.
the case.
That is
I-
sort of racist.
I'm
actually.
just wondering.
Oh, it's kind of racist. I want my spider
No,
back.
it's pretty racist.
I'm gonna.
Hiltree, I think you deserve that spider back. That wasn't very nice, sexy.
Hiltree, I apologize. I just was wondering.
Not very nice. You hurt my feelings.
No, Hiltree.
Hiltree starts tearing up a little bit.
Wait, no. Sorry, Hiltree.
You know, I got feelings too.
No, I know. Oh, well, if it makes you feel any better, you're the best goblin I've ever met. You're one of
Really?
us. Yeah, you're one of the team. We couldn't be doing. In fact, I think we're doing a lot of this, to protect you.
Yeah, and I'm rich.
And you're rich. Right.
Yeah, you got all those
Right.
shinies.
He's rich.
Right.
Hey, Taxi, did you ever hear the one about Br'aad and the cow?
No.
Oh, come on, Br'aad, it's
At
funny.
No,
this
he
point,
didn't,
at
and
this
he never
point,
will.
at this point, you guys see Jaquai actually exiting the castle.
Oh, shit.
It's go time, boys. I say before having to wait until he passes us.
Everybody make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh shit. Right.
That is a 11 plus whatever the fuck my stealth is. Which I
That
think
is
is
a 19.
17.
And 12 plus 7.
Nice. So the four of you all get down, and as you watch Jaquai pass heading towards his house, you begin to follow via the rooftops, trying to stay as quiet as possible, keeping your eye on him. He doesn't seem to notice your presence or seem to be wary in the slightest. He's very casually walking. You can hear a slight sort of whistle tune coming from his lips as he's strolling down towards his house. You follow. It takes about 8 minutes or so until he gets up to his home.
And I guess there's no opportunity to jump him at during that 8 minutes. Dang. Okay.
If you guys would like, there's
Was there?
I mean,
any opportunity where he's
the
just somewhere
streets
that he wouldn't
kind
be
of
seen?
populated. Like there wasn't. He didn't really pass anywhere where it seemed like you could definitely for sure get him and nobody would see.
Okay.
Like it's still daytime out. Like the sun has not fully set, and there are still people about.
Sylin,
Yeah. What's up?
as soon as you get the chance, you need to strike him with that arrow.
Like right now? You want me to do it now? I take out the arrow and I rack him. I'll do it.
I
wait.
put my.
Wait.
What
What?
about Spire?
Oh,
What was this?
You're right.
What was the spider plan?
nobody take their eyes off the spider. I throw the spider right behind Jaqual's feet. And
Okay,
before I
make
throw, I
Okay.
whisper, steam.
I'm gonna say make.
Actually, I use Uplay.
Guys, whatever I do for this, should I use the metal dice or a plastic one?
Metal.
I'm
Metal.
gonna
So
say-
if you fucking fail, you fail. hard.
Make a attack roll
What?
using strength
Oh, you're really trying to-
you're
This
really
is-
trying to
I
make
think
me
this
fail.
is
Okay.
his forte, huh?
to throw it.
I can't use
What was
dex
the-
because I have monk or no.
Monk is improvised. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say since you have monk, yeah, go ahead. You can use dex if you'd like.
Okay.
Make an attack roll.
Okay,
No
16.
proficiency or anything. Just yeah.
11 plus 5.
You throw it. It clink clink clinks behind Jaqua, and he immediately stops as he's heading towards his gate. And he slowly turns around, looking very confused. And then you hear the as steam shoots out all over the place. Jaqua falls over for a second, and he falls onto the ground as the steam sort of starts to envelop the area.
Before I lose sight of him, I'm gonna shoot a regular arrow at him, if that's okay.
A regular arrow?
Just a regular one, not the net arrow.
I'm gonna say because this will be a sneak attack. Let me see here.
I'm
How we're
also
gonna do this?
before he knots his arrow, can I cast guidance on him?
Does guidance
It's
count?
too late for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I'll make sure before you knock the web, not the web, the net arrow, I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me see
I'll
here.
hold for that.
I'm gonna say go ahead and make the roll, but don't add advantage.
Don't have advantage? Okay.
Do not add advantage. Just make a roll.
That is a 14 plus 6. Plus 6, yeah.
Okay, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage with your sneak attack.
That is. 1 second. Is my sneak attack 2d6 right now?
2d6.
Okay. So that's 7. Plus 5. Plus 5. So that's 17.
17.
Rogue.
17 damage?
17
Wow.
damage, yes.
Where are you aiming? Are you aiming for a certain spot, or you just?
I'd like
fire
to
at
aim
him.
for the leg to try to cripple him.
Okay. Well, you don't hit him in the leg,
Okay, great.
but you do hit him in the lower sternum. Nowhere that seems necessarily fatal, but it deals a lot. Like you hit him sort of in like an artery that isn't very. He starts bleeding a lot, but it's not like a very fatal wound, but it definitely hurt.
Is targeting? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna ask if
About
targeting a specific body part is that
If you
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Okay, thank you.
I was just asking where he was. I wasn't saying like where he's gonna hit. I was just saying where was he aiming when he rolled, just like
Okay.
in general, like not like aiming for a certain spot, but since he's aiming for the lower half, he kind of hit somewhere there. But the last thing you see is a bit of blood start to leak out across the ground as the steam creates a magical 15-foot cube around Jaqua, and then it just stops in a perfect sort of cubical shape.
Okay. Wait, do we have surprise round? Is that what's happening? Or do we just go for
I'm gonna say not anymore.
this?
I just took an action. You just took an action. Br'aad hasn't taken one.
Here's my action. I want to cast Phantasmal Force on him, create a fucking dancing Br'aad that sings, "My name is Br'aad, this is my dance, don't move or I'll pull down your fucking pants."
Like inside the steam.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
he
like
can't
eerily-
see it, but he can hear it.
eerily dancing around him.
Okay, he can't
Like a
see it, but he can hear
horrifying
it.
glow. No, here's what he's gonna see. It's like fucking Batman-esque, right? Like this shadow Br'aad just like going around him really fast, just singing this awful thing. Like in and out of the steam, he'll just like disappear and appear again.
I'm going to. I don't know if I can do. Do we need to roll initiative or?
No.
Okay, wait. So he has to
Okay.
make an intelligence saving throw, by the way.
Yes, I know. That's almost he's going to do that. Intelligence saving throw. That's a 3.
Oh,
Fuck yeah! A spell worked. I'm so
holy
happy.
shit!
What
This has
happens?
never happened before.
This is what he sees. Okay, like an eerie drone in the background. The fucking sky seems to darken. Out of the fog comes fucking Shadow Br'aad with glaring red eyes. dancing around
So
him.
I'm gonna stop you there. Because you can make one. You can make the Br'aad, but you can't make the sky and shit change.
Damn.
Can I just for effect as a free action with like bullshit, like illusions and stuff? Come on, please. Because it's not gonna affect anything.
But it does. Because you're making it look like nighttime. It's
No,
not.
no. Okay, let's say like the fog darkens.
Okay, yeah,
And out
I'll allow
of
that.
it steps Shadow Br'aad, doing some sort of weird fucking low to the ground, swinging back and forth, arms up in the air wildly. He comes into view, his eyes glaring red. "My name is Br'aad." He steps back into the shadows. Jaquan goes, "Where the fuck did he go?" He's behind him. "This is my dance." Jaquan whips around. He's nowhere to be seen. He hears off to the right. "Don't move." Jaquan looks. He looks back. Br'aad's right next to him. Hand on his waist. "Or I'll pull down your fucking pants."
Okay. If we're not rolling initiative, I'm going to put my hand on Silna and cast guidance, and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm going down there. I'm going to stop the steam, and then as soon as you see Jaqual, you need to trap him in the net. Deal?
Got it.
Okay. I jump down there, and while I'm running towards the steam, I will yell. Steam!
Wait, question. How
Stop!
high are we?
You guys are about. I'd say probably about 40 feet up, so probably about.
Taxi breaks his ankle too.
His
this
already
sequel.
shattered ankle is shattered.
It was
more.
a shin, by the way.
Whatever your shin.
I'm gonna say, just for the sake of it, that taxi climbs down, doesn't just jump,
Thank God.
because he's smarter than that. Hopefully, I'll save you this time, buddy. But
Taxi jump. No, I was kidding.
he's about 58 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
From the top of the roof.
Silden, get closer now. As I'm running, I
Double your
yell,
speed, pussy.
what?
I said double your speed.
I yell, Steam, stop. Steve, stop. It sounds like I'm saying Steve, but I'm saying Steam.
Steve!
Steve, no!
Steve, no!
Steve!
Minecraft Steve.
What have we told you, Steve?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Alright. So, the steam starts to magically dissipate immediately, and you see Jaquan slowly crumpling towards the ground, kind of like holding holding his stomach as he's slowly kind of like put pressure on it, and he's like slowly going off one of his legs, sort of like going towards the ground.
The second I see him, I shoot the net arrow.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
Come on, dice.
No advantage or anything, because you already
my
hit
God.
him.
Oh. Okay, that's an 11. Do I even use I'm gonna use the guidance anyway. Fuck. Can I use guidance on attack rolls? Is that how it works?
Let me check.
It's
Let's
ability
do a double
checks,
check.
but I don't know if that's
I don't think that counts for attack
Let's
rolls.
say, let me do a double
Is
check.
it 11
right now.
with the mod?
I will read guidance.
11 plus 6, so like I got another 11.
One ability check, so no, it would not be.
Okay.
Oh wait, so you got a 17? That's not bad.
Yeah, I got a 17. The net hit.
You hit with it, yeah. He's going to make a saving throw. 1 second. As the so you fire down, the arrow strikes, but as it hits, it only grazes across his chest. As he rolls around, as the net bursts out, it just hits the ground next to him as he rolls out of the way of it. It still grazes against his chest though.
It doesn't do any damage, right?
It still does damage. Go ahead and roll basic arrow damage.
Okay.
So just a basic damage with your bow.
4 plus, I think it's 4 for my bow. Yeah, 4 plus 4, so 8.
And at this point, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
He's still prone, is he?
Technically, yes.
Is it Dex mod for initiative?
I got
Okay.
13 for initiative.
I got 20.
Give
17.
15 plus 5.
Give me a second. I gotta roll for Jaquan and Hilltree first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hilltree!
Hilltree's in the battle.
I gotta check one for
Hill
my
tree.
spell slots.
I'm gonna start using my plastic dice.
Alright, so up first is Jaquan.
Damn him.
Jaquan uses half his movement to get up, and he begins making his way towards the gate. He doesn't make it all the way to it, because he moves half his movement to get up, but he is like basically just immediately getting away from you guys. So he starts getting away. He uses all of his movement to just get as far away as possible. He only gets about he gets 15 feet away from where he was. That's it. Not very far. Up next will be Taxi. Taxi.
How's he looking?
He looks decently rough. He's actually like pretty injured.
I'm gonna go up and unlethally hit him twice. 2 unarmed strikes. Unlethal.
All right.
I'll still have movement after this. Because I only move 15.
You will. Yeah, he only got he's only about like 18, probably more like 20 feet. He's probably like about 20 feet away from you.
Okay,
So
so
does not take all
both.
your movement. Roll one first.
Okay, so
One at a time, buddy.
the first one is 17, 18. Oh wait, I can't roll 2 dice at the same time.
Well, I mean, just go and just roll one attack at once.
Yeah.
Just for
The
the
first
sake of
one is 16 plus 7.
So yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't think the second one hits.
What is it?
It's 6 plus 7. So
That does not hit.
7. 7 points of unlethal damage.
You just dash up to him and you just bare balled fist straight into his gut, trying to knock the wind out of him. He lets out a very long, slowed down Roblox oof sound as he crumples for a second. Ooh! But he crumples from the pain for a second, and you knock the wind out of him, and he quickly grabs like one of the side of his gate as he's moving towards it, trying to like put his balance on that before he falls over, just from the strike.
Okay, and then I will move around him so that I'm blocking, so I'm between him and the gate.
He's against the gate now.
Okay, I'll stay there.
You can like go beside him, so you can hang out next to the gate as well, kind of like lean against it. What's up, buddy?
I'll move like to the side just a little bit so that
You're too slow.
if Silman
You're
takes
too slow.
if Silman takes a shot, it's clear. I'm not in the way.
All right. Up next is Br'aad.
Hell yeah! All right, first thing is my horrifying Shadow Br'aad. Shadow Br'aad is gonna come over and pants him for 1d6 psychic damage.
Wait, is that a real thing?
I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, if it's something that could do damage, I can if he's still within. So I casted it in a
Yeah.
10-foot cube is how the spell works. Then you can attack from 5 feet away, so that's 15. And you can do 1d6 psychic damage. So I'm gonna say non-lethal if I can do that. Pantsing for non-lethal psychic damage. That's just that's
you
a 3.
can't really. So psychic damage can't really be non-lethal, but you can still do it. Technically, psychic damage can't be non-lethal because it's just strictly damage to the psyche.
Let's fucking do it, dude.
All right, 3 damage. Fuck it.
All right. He gets pants for 3 damage.
He dies, no?
I would
He
be
doesn't
so-
die, but basically, Br'aad the Br'aad basically tiptoes over to the very edge of his 10-foot radius and just leans far out and just grabs him with the tip of his fingers, very end of his reach, and just tugs at his waistband and deals a bit of psychic damage to him.
Horrifying. Okay,
Very
and then
scary.
I actually, now it's me. So, I assume there's no such thing as non-lethal force damage either.
I think
Force
it's only
damage?
unarmed. I think.
Physical, anything physical. You can non-lethally hit people with physical damage, but force.
So I could non-lethally throw a dagger at him, but I couldn't non-lethally cast a spell.
If you aim for the right part of a body, you could non-lethally. But if you're doing psychic damage hits the bump. It's in his mind.
No, I get that. What about force then?
I'm looking at force damage right now.
Okay.
Let me check.
Wait a minute.
Can I force him to not die?
Fuck, dude, you got me there.
You're a lethal.
I would say
boy.
if you threw something at him, I would allow it to be non-lethal. If you like threw like a rock or like the fucking handle of a blade or something, like you like handle first, throw a blade at somebody, there's a chance that could not be lethal.
Don't worry.
I guess. Let me
worry,
figure
bro.
out what I have here. Really
Connie
fast.
still has one more arrow, by the way.
Nah, dude,
Yeah,
I
if
gotta
you
worry
forgot.
about it. All right, I pull out my crowbar.
Oh my god.
And how close can I get to him?
How close you can? Yeah, you have to scale down the building or try your luck at jumping off of it. But with your movement speed of 30, I would say you wouldn't even get down the entire building.
What's the softest thing nearby?
Nearby,
On the ground.
on the ground. Let me think here. On the ground, nearby, there is a wagon coming by. It's
Ooh,
not
he
there
got that
yet.
wagon.
You see in the distance, coming around the bend, there is a wagon that has the back. It seems to be full of sacks of something. But as you're actually around you right now to jump off of, there's just the actual pavement of the road. There's a back alley to your left that has a bunch of boxes and barrels in it, but none of them seem very light.
Is it coming towards Jaqua's house?
Yes,
Oh.
but it's pretty far. It's like down the road. It's not within eyesight of you guys down there yet. He can see it because he's up on top of the building.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna... God, I really want to fucking jump off the roof. Is there really nothing soft?
You could go for an acrobatics check if you want. See if you can land that shit. Stick the landing.
Yeah, fuck it. I wanna do a gainer off the roof towards Jaquan and throw a fucking crowbar at him.
All
1
right.
second. This is where Br'aad dies.
I was just about to say, Connie,
Wait,
do you want to
I
do his
don't-
eulogy, or do you want me
it's
to
40
do it?
feet. I don't think 40 feet can be lethal, right?
I will see. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
All right, we'll see. I like that.
It definitely.
Shout this Br'aad.
He is a lot.
Okay, that's good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is it? What is it?
No, it's an 8 + 5. I feel like
13.
that's right in the middle. I don't know where that would
That's-
land me.
13.
13.
So you land.
Well, hang on. I'm trying to throw the crowbar in midair too. Can I
Oh
make
my
the attack
God.
roll before I face the consequences?
If you do it midair, you're gonna have a disadvantage on the roll.
Fucking hell. I don't care. All right, let's go.
He's
Alright,
gonna
go for
hit Taxi in the head with a crowbar.
Damn, 15, 16. What's the
Damn.
mod on that for a throw?
It's an improvised weapon, so you don't have a modifier on it.
Like at all?
Yeah, because I don't think so. Let me check. Let me double check, because you do not have any sort of proficiency with improvised weaponing. So yeah, no, it would just be just the roll.
Okay, 15 then.
15. It misses but doesn't hit Taxi. You
Okay.
basically you land. You feel your shins immediately crack under the pressure. You don't take as much damage because you did a decent roll. You put most of the pressure, like you kind of balance it out, so it doesn't all go into one leg or the other, and you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not too bad. Okay.
And the crowbar just hits the side of the gate with a loud clang, and then falls to the ground, rattling.
Got him!
You're almost as hurt as I am.
Just imagine just Br'aad still like standing there, his arm still out from the throw, his legs like shaking from the pain. Just, got him!
That's what I
got
pictured too.
him.
Just his face in fucking agony.
Oh, man.
Got him! Alright. So, up next is Hilltree.
God damn it! Everybody goes before me.
Now.
Now,
Oh god, Hiltree's gonna kill him.
Oh no.
Hilltree is going to...
Well, he's on the roof with us.
He's on the roof
Or
with
he
you.
was, yeah. If he jumps, he's fucking dead.
He's gonna pull out a throwing stone from his pocket. And he's gonna just chuck it.
That a boy, Hilltree.
It's 70 feet away, so let's see what happens.
That's a 70-foot throw. Jesus Christ. What is it?
Taxi, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock pelts you in the side of the head.
Wait, how?
He got a natural 1.
He threw it really hard,
But that's not my armor class.
It doesn't matter.
He wasn't aiming for you.
It's such a good moment, please.
You said 2?
2 points, just 2 points. As a little tiny smooth rock just pelts you on the side of the head.
Sorry.
Oof.
Up next is Silnan.
Jumping off the fucking roof too.
Yes! I'll soften the fall.
I'll
acrobatics
land
check.
on Br'aad. I'm using my guidance for this since I have it.
It only
It's
lasted for a
17.
minute, so.
Well, it hasn't been a minute yet.
It has not been a minute now.
Okay.
Second 17 plus 2
That's good.
plus another. What's my acrobatics? 6, so 19, 25.
25. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's not bad at all.
Almost immediately, you soften the fall almost entirely. You barely feel it as you land gracefully.
It's like you got
Cool.
hit by a stone
Nice.
in the head.
On the side of the head by a goblin.
No, I jump off the
Wow.
roof, but I get hit midair.
I should have kicked his ass off the roof. Stupid ass goblin.
So does that use any of my movement?
Yes.
How
I would
much?
say I would say that would use your movement instead of an action.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that would use where you trying. How are you trying to land as close as possible?
Yes, like I was going for a long jump.
Okay, so that's going to take all your movement.
Damn.
And
Okay,
I'm gonna say, what's your strength?
my strength is +1, so 12.
12. You made it about within 28 feet of Jaquan.
Okay.
Oh,
And
you're-
that's my
you're
entire
close.
movement. Okay.
You're cl-
So I still have my bonus action. I'm gonna use a cunning action to dash and get like, kind of try to surround Jaquan. Like wherever Dark Br'aad and Taxi aren't standing, that's where I am now.
All right. You still have your action.
Oh, I do still have my action.
I think you're in range too.
No,
You said
okay. So
28
if I still
feet?
have my action and bonus action, I'm gonna use my bonus
Do
action.
that. Wait, chop him on the back of the neck.
No. My plan is so I can, with cunning action, I can use my bonus action to use a dash and get more movement, right?
Yeah, just go for it. Just do it.
Right, Narwhal?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash up to him, pull out the other net arrow, and just stab it into his shoulder as hard as possible to see if that activates it. Or non-lethally stab him wherever non-lethal would be.
In the butt.
Sure.
I'm going for it.
Do you have improvised weaponing?
Yes, I do.
I do believe you do. Let me think.
Yeah, I have a Tavern Brawler, so
You have Tavern Brawler. All right, so go ahead and make a melee attack roll.
melee attack roll.
So
That's
+3
+3.
to a roll.
Natural
What?
1, baby.
Natural 1. As you rush towards him with the arrow in hand, he dips out of the way, and as you go to push forward and completely miss him, you just push it in between the gates and it slips out of your hand, so the arrow just falls through the gate onto the other side.
Oh shit!
At least you didn't fucking hit me.
I honestly
really
thought
thought
that's
that
where it
was
was
what was
going.
No, with the position,
I would've
you wouldn't
left.
have-
I would've
you
quit the
would've-
call.
You would have literally had to have fucking ran towards Taxi to fucking hit him with it.
Fuck me.
I would have stopped my recording and left the call. I would have been so pissed off.
It would have been really good though.
I would have left the podcast. I'm not playing with these fucking idiot half-elf brothers.
Alright.
My god, Taxi is in such disbelief right now.
That sounded really cool in my head. Natural 1, fuck that all.
Wait, yeah. So here's what Taxi's seen.
You could have
Hiltree
just
nails him
shot
in
the
side of
arrow,
head.
bro.
Hiltree nails him in the side of the head with a rock.
This
Oh
man.
my
Br'aad does a flip off the
God.
building, breaks his legs, and throws a crowbar into a gate. Silnan jumps off the building elegantly, like a ninja, runs at Jaquan holding the arrow.
and then just fucking puts it through the
misses.
gate.
Taxi doesn't belong here. Somebody kill him, please.
Well, hey, up next is Jaquan.
Kill me. I said kill me, please. I want to die. I'll come back as a dumb half-orc. Please just end my life.
He looks at all of you around him. He goes, Already trying your revenge, are you?
Of course.
And then he bonus action disengaged, and he runs 30 feet between you guys and down the road screaming.
Oh my god.
Silin,
Murder us! Help! Murder us!
Silin, you didn't tell me he was a pussy.
I never really took him for it, honestly.
And now it's Taxi's turn.
How far is he? Did he get?
30 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet. His movement.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking double my speed. It's not an action or a bonus action. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, you use your tabaxi.
And in a flash, bam! I'm right next to him. Oh god.
Nice try, Eggman.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna get in front of him.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind to blow him back towards his house.
Okay, so make a strength saving throw. That is a 5.
He
so
fails.
he gets blown 15 feet back.
Which means he's back with Shadow Br'aad.
Oh no.
And then, since I have movement still, I'm going to... Wait, does he go prone or does he just get blown back?
He just gets blown back. He doesn't go prone.
Okay.
He just gets pushed. Is all.
And it's still blowing from me, right?
Until you dispel it, yeah.
Okay. Then, with the rest of my movement, I'll go up to him and unarmed lethal crack him in the side of the fucking head with my leg. I'm gonna kick him.
You have another action?
That's my bonus action, unarmed.
Gotcha.
Yep, go ahead.
That is a natural 19 plus 7. Natural 19. It's so close to 20.
You hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your damage.
I want to use all the dice.
Hurry up, it's already been an hour and a half.
I just want to use it. Come on. I lost a lot of dice. Okay, that's 3 plus 5, so 8. 8 points of non-lethal damage.
Alright. He is knocked out. He's had 1 HP this whole fucking time.
Are you serious?
Thank God you fucking finally somebody hit him. He's knocked out.
I'm going to use some rope. I didn't use all of it, I assume, tying up the Kenku. I still have some.
No, you didn't. You still have him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to like hog tie his arms to his legs. Like he's a
I pick up
fucking
my
pig.
crowbar and I say, boys, we gotta move. There's someone coming.
I'm gonna go grab the
survival
arrow.
check. Survival check. Taxi.
Okay. My speed is still doubled, or 17 plus 7.
Yeah. That's a good rope. But I'm pretty sure you just double your movement speed for a single turn. Yeah. So you have to not move for a turn.
Am I not moving while I'm tying him up? I got a 24 on that check. The survival. No,
Well,
no,
I mean-
not 24. 21 on that survival
21. 21. Yeah, I mean, I would say technically, it's not really a turn because you're not in combat anymore. You just kind of do it. Combat's ended.
check. Okay. Do I successfully rope him up?
Yeah, no, just fine. Yeah, with that score, yeah, he's roped up.
Okay. I'll double my speed and try to. I should be walking normal pace since I'm like dragging him. It should be half speed, right? Or I don't know.
If you're dragging him, yes, it would half speed, so we'd be moving at a normal pace.
Okay.
Oof. Actually, for you, it'd be less than that, a lot less, because you have very low strength.
Mhm.
Actually, can you even drag him? Hold on, let's look at Jaquan for a second. Let's see if you can even drag Jaquan.
Oh, this is gonna be a sight.
Because Jaquan is... So... I'm going to say... Make a strength check. You have to make a strength check for this.
Okay.
To see if you can actually even
Natural
drag
20.
his weight.
Jesus Christ.
You fucking... In full panic and fear of somebody seeing you dragging a body of a noble, you fucking gun that shit forward and you begin moving at your default movement speed of 40 forward as you pull.
Oh! Oh my god. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Okay, anyways, okay, my goal is to tell the others. I heard Br'aad say, someone's coming. I'll be like, okay, we need to get out of sight and we need to get back to the barracks.
Closest place you go to sight would be the alley across the street.
Okay, that's where I go with Jaquan.
All right, so you drag him into the alley across the street. What's everybody else doing?
Following him.
Fall behind.
He'll trip falls as well. He'll
And checking
cracking his
around to see
knuckles.
if anyone... Nice. And I'm checking around, too, to see if anyone saw that.
You see the wagon approaching now. It's turning the bend. You can hear the actual clopping of the horse's feet. But you look at the actual person who is steering the wagon, and they don't seem to be looking anywhere in your direction. They're sort of just like off to the side, looking at the buildings as they pass, kind of in a mood of wander.
Okay, cool. Following him into the alley then.
It appears from passive perception you don't see anybody around that saw anything.
Oh, my passive perception, yes.
Okay.
Your passive perception.
Do
And
any
you
of
guys drag him into the alley. And then what?
I immediately start taking my costume that I use for performances and dressing him up in it.
I'm going to grab his weapons off of him and put them in my bag.
A lot of weapons.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a lot
gonna-
of
I'm
You're
gonna-
already.
I guess.
To put it into perspective right now, I just looked because I was curious, but you're already over encumbered as it stands.
Yeah. I was about to say you already are pushing it, so you cannot do that.
Okay. I'll.
Because he has 2 rapiers, a short bow, and 2 daggers.
I'm going to take his
on him.
rapier and then I'll tell Silnan to take the rest of his weapons.
I'm gonna
I take a bunch of shit and just throw it in barrels near us. Just like garbage cans.
Essentially, yeah.
May I
no
hold?
place to
Like,
put all
may I
this.
sheath his 2 rapiers or just one?
You can only take one.
Okay,
Definitely.
I'll sheath
And that
one.
one, that's it. That's it. That's all you got. You can't
That's
carry
fine.
anything else right now.
Okay, and then I'll tell him to take all of his weapons, and we need to take him. We need to disguise him somehow. We need to put him in a bag or anything, and then we need to take him back to the barracks. There's a
I'm putting
shed.
my goofy ass clown costume on him. That's gonna work.
Okay, there's a shed behind the barracks. If we can get him there, we can lock him in there and wait for Trison to return. And then Trison.
Trust me, we can do it.
I
Okay.
would like to assist Br'aad in putting on this
I want to
disguise.
workshop with Silnan. I want to make this guy look like a literal fucking clown.
All right. So as you pull out your disguise kit, Donan,
Yeah,
I do believe you have one,
yeah, I do.
and Br'aad pulls out his uniform for clowning around. You begin to go to work, and that's where we're going to end this part of the session.
Fuck you. You don't get the cool drop on that song. Alright? I'm doing the mid-roll now. I'm in charge. And so I'm physically gonna force you to check out our Patreon. Just roll with it. That's the name of the show. Probably just look it up on Patreon and you can find it. Follow us on Twitter or else at JRWI Show. I said it like maybe some other letters were gonna come next, but they aren't. Here on this show, we also like to take cool viewer-submitted magic items. Not a lot of them have been popping up recently, but our DM expressed to us that a few characters have had those items, and we may or may not have punched those characters in the face. But you can submit those at jrwishow@gmail.com, and whoever ends up holding that item, we don't beat them into sort of submission. We also have a Discord if you want to be actively involved in talking about the show, or maybe you just want to see some cool art from the show, or make friends. I said it like it was a weird and alien thing to me, which I think that really says a lot about me. And you can find a link to that on our Twitter. One last thing, guys, probably not, but I bet I forget everything else I'm supposed to say here. Please rate us on iTunes. It helps us out so much. So much. It's a really easy thing to do that really shows us how much you support the show or care about this as a podcast. And that's cool. One last thing before I let you get back to the episode is I'd love to thank our sponsor for this week, Dice. Roll 'em. We are looking for sponsors. If you're listening to this, I hope that was an indication of just how sad we can be. Thanks for listening to this episode, guys. It was a ton of fun to record. Love y'all.
Okay, so continuing on. Velrissa, Mountain.
Yes.
You guys, wave goodbye to the rest of the party. As you head out of the castle grounds, you turn, wave, to people, staying inside the actual barracks as you leave is Taxi, Br'aad, and Sonnen. Tristan has already left. It's those three in Hilltree. Stay behind as you wave goodbye and you head towards to find whoever you're looking for.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jared. I really have no idea who we're looking for right now.
Nobody does. You exit the castle grounds, and you know that your only current mission is to find somebody who may know anything about Brendan and to interrogate them as physically as you want to.
Okay.
Mountain, where do you think we should head to? I know they were talking about going to the Thieves Guild.
I mean,
And
it would be a good start.
I mean, do you think we're warranted to go there?
I think we're warranted to go wherever we decide to go. I'm finding Brendan at whatever cost.
I mean, I guess so. You can lead the way, I guess. You've been there before, right?
Yeah, once. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Mountain.
Heath?
I'm gonna say make a. I'm gonna have you make a survival check.
Okay. That is an 18.
18. So, you sort of remember your way back to how you, Br'aad, and Stonen originally entered the Thieves Guild. You find your way down one of the back alleys, down in the slums. You head over to an actual small sort of grate that leads down to the sewer area below ground. Pulling it off, you climb down the ladder and you start moving down the very familiar dark passageway. You manage to make your way, almost no mistakes, almost flawlessly find your way exactly back to the large hub area. As you walk through a few more dark passageways, it opens to an immediately lit room, this large, circular, almost dome-shaped area, lit by several hanging torches from the top. There are just, basically imagine a large wire spool with barrels around it, creating tables and chairs all across the place, and there are just many very shady-looking characters all enjoying drinks sitting around these wire spools.
All right, this is where me...
It's very loud and very... I was gonna say, it's very loud and rambunctious in here right now, so you enter almost entirely unnoticed at first.
All right, Bill. This is where me, Silman, and Br'aad came before. We just need to look around and see if we can spot anything suspicious, I guess.
Well, I mean, everyone here kind of looks suspicious.
But in reference to Brendan, you know what I mean.
Can we make like a perception check, see if we notice anyone? Like anyone that catches our eye.
You're just looking for anything that's like out of the ordinary.
Yeah, just
of this place.
Maybe we can hear somebody talking about Brendan or something.
Yeah, go make a perception check, Will.
We got a 16.
16. Looking around. You don't notice immediately. It's very lively in here at the moment. Just people like there's some fist fights happening here and there. People like jumping up and off the tables, swinging around, just very, very wild. Kind of looking through the people, looking for anything out of the ordinary, or listening for conversations that seem interesting. You don't really hear anything, especially not the name Brendan being muttered. But you do see there is, in the very corner of the room, sitting by themselves, a very brooding looking character. It's kind of hard to make out the features this far away because they're the very opposite side of this dome, sort of dome shaped room, covered entirely by a cloak. They're just sitting by themselves at an actual table. This one isn't like it's a wire spool circular thing people are sitting on. It's an actual small rectangular wooden table, and they're just sitting there by themselves. It's almost seemingly unmoving.
Alright. I don't actually see anything too out of the ordinary that I could picture, but There's a guy on his own over there. He's sitting at that table across the room.
Think he's
Shall we?
waiting for someone?
He could possibly be.
I don't know. Let's just try and blend in as best we can. See if we can hear anything.
You want to try moving over there? In that direction?
Yeah, let's stand in the vicinity. We go ahead and move over there. Near this guy.
You're figuring you guys are wanting to like kind of like meander
Yeah,
through the
yeah, yeah.
crowd. What you're saying?
But nice and
Alright.
slow and not
Yeah.
suspicious.
Slow and not suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say both of you make performance checks.
Okay. that's a solid 12, dude.
9.
All right. As you guys are walking through, a larger burly gentleman kind of bumps into you guys from his backside. He kind of, as he gets pushed from one of the crowds, as he kind of knocked into you, he turns around and looks directly at you, Vel. And immediately you can tell the drunken stupor in his face. Man's extremely intoxicated. He goes, "There's a devil in here." And he kind of like slowly puts his hands up like he's about to fight you. And like hits like a very drunken, swaying, fighting stance.
I'm gonna go ahead and like step in front of Vel, if I can, and just say, "Hey, know your place."
He slowly, from looking eye level with Vel, he slowly looks down to make eye level with you instead. And then he goes for a punch. That's going to be a natural 20.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's, I mean, just 2 points of bludgeoning damage. But it kind of, you sort of bump into Vel as he gets sent back a couple of steps just from the blow of it. Go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Let's fucking get this show on the road, boys.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I got a 0.
I got a 3.
You got a 0?
Yeah, I got a 2 minus 2.
Hell yeah, gamer. So what'd you get, Mountain?
4.
4. Okay, so up first is the burly gentleman. He's just gonna run towards you, Mountain, and go for a grapple. So I'm gonna need you to make. You can either make a strength save or a dexterity save, your choice.
Definitely
Probably
strength.
Probably definitely big old strength. Does you have a +7 to the save? So
Okay, so just roll a d20 plus strength plus the save.
no,
Or what?
so it'll be plus their save, which is 7. It's if you look at your character sheet, it's the saving throws.
Oh,
The
okay,
very first top left box there.
All right, yeah, that's gonna be 18 plus 7.
Yeah. So he goes to grapple you, and as his arms go to try to bar around your mid chest, you grab his left arm, twist it, and kind of step back and whack him in the elbow. So kind of like you hear like a crack in the bone as you push his hand away. That'll end his turn. So up next is going to be Mountain.
All
He's
right.
still got a 0.
Is
Very
he like?
very powerful.
Can I bring him to his knee at all, or is he?
You could aim for his knee if you wanted.
Well, no, I mean like grab him by his head if I can reach it, and then bring him down
You
to
cannot-
his knee. Okay, I can't reach it. Fine.
You could try jumping up and maybe grabbing his head, but you have to jump for it.
Well, if I'm already holding his arm, what would it take to break it?
Well, you didn't fully grab his arm. Basically, what you did was he came at you with his arms, and you used your bare hands to knock him back and then push it away. Essentially, you didn't fully like grapple his arm. You just grabbed
Okay.
it for a second to get it away from you.
Then
You could try to grapple him if you'd like.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him right in the nuts.
All right.
And that is 14 to hit.
You have a +7 for your unarmed strikes if you're using just your hands.
Okay, then 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yeah, that hit. You deal 6 points of damage.
All right.
Right in the nuts. As you just bare fist just right straight towards the scrotum. He quickly immediately keels over for a second. Just low blow.
I told you to know your place, animal.
Up next is Vel.
Can I take advantage of the fact that he's bent over and hit him in the face?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, an 18. Plus, is it strength?
Let me see here. One sec.
If it's an unarmed strike?
See, but unarmed strike for you. One sec. For you, it's you have a +3.
Okay, so it's a 21.
21 to hit. You fucking hit, gamer.
Oh yeah.
And you deal
Me and
2
Vel
points
kicking
of
ass.
bludgeoning damage. So as he keels over from the low blow, Velrissa, you just walk up and just like flat palm slap him across the face. At this point, the people around you have started to circle around. And at first you freak out thinking that you're about to be ambushed, but as you look around and you notice that they're actually just cheering and they're just spectating the fight.
All right.
This time it's gonna come back to the large burly fellow. As he sort of recomposes himself for a second, his face pretty flustered at this point. He grabs one of the nearby barrels and goes to slam it towards you, Mountain. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, hit.
Alright, so you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the barrel kind of just splinters against you, then falls to the ground and cracks.
You think that's enough to take me down?
Up next is Mountain.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I try and like talk to him? Like instead of
Yeah,
fighting?
you can do that. You can talk. I mean, yeah, you can. It's your action. You do what you want with it.
Let's
You don't have to attack.
We're causing a bit of a scene here. We might as well just take this outside.
I'm gonna say make a persuasion check with disadvantage,
Okay.
as the man is not only highly intoxicated, but you're currently in a large underground room where there's multiple fights going on.
Okay. I just want to get him alone. Okay, that's solid 14.
14. And that's with disadvantage?
Well, yeah, I rolled with disadvantage and I have a -1 persuasion.
Okay. He kind of just laughs it off and doesn't seem to
God.
rebuttal in any way towards your question. I'm gonna let you go ahead and still use your action if you'd like, and I'll say that's a bonus action to what you just did.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna say last chance, and then if he doesn't respond in any way, I'm just gonna like go to tackle him.
tackle?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and make a strength check.
Ooh. That's a 13.
13. Yeah, as you go to tackle him, you slam shoulder check first, just right into his sternum, and as you go to grapple around him, his arms come down and grab a hold of your forearms, and you guys are kind of in this sort of test of strength right now as you're trying to pull your arms away from his gut as you're trying to take him down. Velrissa, your go.
Alright, I say, listen, I really do not want to fight right now. And then I go in for a punch. Straight to the face, again.
Alright, go ahead and swing.
19.
Yeah,
Plus
hits.
3.
Damn, Velrissa's really
20
kicking ass. this
22.
So that's another 2 damage as you come up and you just this time bare fist right into his side, right into his jaw. Yeah. Anything else you want to do? You still have your movement and your bonus action. If there's anything else you want to do, if you want to keep fucking going for the swings.
I'll go for one more.
Oh, you can't. I don't know if you can. Can you do that?
I mean, I don't think so, actually.
You have 2-weapon fighting, so I'm gonna say you actually can.
Okay.
So go for it if you like.
You got a 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This time, as you go to swing, he kind of ducks his head back, and you just swing for air. All right. Up next is gonna be back to this guy's turn. His arms kind of come off of yours for a second, Mountain, and he goes to wrap them around basically from your back over towards your chest from behind, as his height definitely overpowers yours. I'm gonna have you make either a strength save again or a dex save.
You know what I'm going with, baby.
Hell yeah, gamer.
That's 26.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he gets a full grapple around your back, you quickly sort of grab a hold of his elbows and kind of force yourself out in between his and then shove him away a little bit,
Okay.
giving you guys a bit more space. This will now be your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him. I'm just pissed. It's over. I'm not taking any shit from this guy, so I'm gonna hit him as hard as I can in the mid area because I can't reach his face.
All right.
And that's gonna be a 18 plus. That's 25. It hit.
25. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And
Then
then
you deal 6 damage.
yes, and then I want to use my I have a bonus action to do 2 actions, right? Don't I? sure I do.
You have. Yeah, you have second wind. Wait, no, that's not it. Hold on, let me check.
No.
I think I know you have 2 weapon fighting, but let me check. Yeah, you have action surge, so you can take another action on your
Okay.
turn once per short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Try and jump up and hit him in the face with my other hand.
All right, so your first fist lands directly into the gut. Once again, he kills over for a second. You can hear the wind be knocked out of his lungs as he just. Oh! And as he bends over for a second, you come around with your second fist and aim straight for his jaw. Go ahead and roll.
20.
Not nat or just nat?
No, it's not. I had a 13 plus 7.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. So you did another 6 damage. As he keels over, your second fist just lands square in his jaw and actually spins around for a second. And he bumps into one of the tables and kind of stumbles, trying to keep his balance. Vel?
Okay, is there any, like, items on a table near me? Like, maybe like an empty glass?
There are metal tankards.
Okay. Can I take one of those and hit him with it?
Go for it.
5. So 8.
8 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, do the fat miss. Hold on 1 second. So you go with the tankard, you kind of almost brass knuckle it as you use the handle wrap around your fist and go to just swing the actual full cup part of it at him, but you just miss and just hit the knocked over table with it. Up next is going to be back to him. He kind of regains his balance. He twists around, and as he does, he sticks his forearm out and basically goes for just a straight clothesline towards you, Mountain. That is going to be another natural 20.
Damn.
Damn. So it's just going to be... ooh, fuck. Hold on. That's 8 damage. As just the brunt of his back of his forearm just hits you right square straight in the neck. You can feel it like when I push your Adam's apple back and you choke for a second as you stumble back and land into one of the other wire spool sort of set up tables, knocking a bunch of tankards over, and you can hear ale spilling all across the place. You get a few curses thrown at you as well as you knock over some people's drinks. Up next will be your turn then.
Okay. Where is he in, like, reference to me?
Right now, you are sort of very lower back first into one of the makeshift tables, and he's going to be to your immediate left about 4 or 5 feet, like basically right beside you.
Okay. I'm gonna just pull myself up and then once again try and, like, tackle him to push him down.
Oh, this is why you're leaking so bad, bitch. Like, we have fucking 180. Jesus.
Why?
I think you were really quiet one night. That's probably why.
Makes sense.
But okay, so you're trying to just fucking trip on like another tackle, right?
Yeah.
All right, so strength check.
Ooh, that's gonna be 25.
25. Yeah, you just so you're trying to attack him towards the ground, or like how you want to attack him
like,
exactly?
Just straight towards the ground, and then I can use action surge twice, right? This guy's got me really mad.
No, action surge is one time use.
Once per short rest. Okay.
Yep.
17th level is twice per short rest. All
Yeah,
right.
once you get level
Wasn't
17.
sure. Okay.
So you just shoulder check him straight to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that go ahead and that deals a point of bludgeoning to him just for the fact that he's slammed to the ground.
Okay. Can I use bonus action to spit on him?
Go for it.
There you go. Spit on him.
The spit lands on his mustache and kind of just sort of gets soaking in for a second. All right. Up next will be Vel.
Okay, I walk up to them and I cure wounds on Mountain,
Thank you.
which is where is it? There. 7 plus 3, 10.
So I get plus 10.
You get 10 hit points back.
Hell yeah.
All right. That's all you're doing, Vel?
And then I take a few steps back, and then I end my turn.
All right. Gonna be back to him. He's going to attempt to just knock you off of him. So go ahead. Ooh, that's not gonna happen at all. He goes to try to push you off of him, Mountain, and you immediately just pin him right back down. Like there's like almost zero struggle, just complete ease as he rolls a natural fucking 1. He is then going to just go for a straight, just basically just point blank punch towards your face as you're trying to sort of hold him down.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a powerful 8 to hit. So, as he swings, you just use one of your hands to just immediately deflect it, just to really block his attack. And that'll be back to your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna sitting there holding his hand, and just holding him down. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna yell, "Yield!"
All right. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. Vel.
I look down at them and I. Oh man.
You could hold a turn. You can hold an action if you'd like. That's possible.
What do you mean? Like.
So you can say so like right now, since there's nothing if you don't want to do anything, you could be like, I hold my action and I wait till you'll say I want to kick him if he tries to struggle again. So if he tries to struggle again, then your action will then kick in and then you kick him as he does it.
Okay.
It's called holding your action.
That's,
so you
that's kind of what I was
you
going
hold
for.
to like I want to do something if something does this or something like this happens.
Okay, that's
you
kind of
get
what
to
I was going
specify
for.
what
I
you're
just
gonna
didn't know
do.
how to explain it. I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to get back closer to them and prepare to. I will. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go in for a punch if he decides to like resist at all.
Okay. We'll be back to his turn then. Mountain, that is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So as you're holding him down, he squeezes, he kind of like he wiggles his offhand arm down underneath, and next thing you know, you feel a very sharp pain in your gut, and as you look down, there's a dagger sort of being embedded into you, right on the side of your stomach.
Jesus.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that'll start your turn.
All right. I'm gonna.
Well, actually, that'll start Vel's turn technically. Vel's action happens now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because he technically resisted, say Vel. Now you can go. You go for your punch.
Okay, I got a 3.
3 to hit.
Yes. My rolls were incredible.
You go to like drop on a knee and just slam your fist down, and as you do, you just feel bare concrete as it just cracks into the ground. Doesn't feel very good.
All right. Is it my turn yet?
Yeah,
All
now
right.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna pull the dagger out and just yell to Vel like, "Just stand back. Let me handle this." Because she's not doing so great.
Well, he's still holding the dagger, so you can't really. You can pull it out, but he's kind of like he's holding it into you right now.
Oh, okay. So his hand is still on it.
Yes, his hand's still on the dagger. You basically, so you're holding one of his hands and his other hand's on the dagger. So
Can I push him off at all?
you're on top of him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I thought he. Okay.
No, you're still on top of him.
Can I pull? Like, how can I get this dagger out of my body?
You could attempt to pull it out. It'd be a strength check, but it's against him because he's holding it into you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right.
And that's a 26.
26. Yeah, you pull the dagger back out. Your blood begins to drip onto him. And starts to pull against the concrete as well. At this point, everybody around is noticing the blood as you pull the dagger out.
Is that in my turn?
I'm gonna say you still have your action.
Yeah, I just want to headbutt him.
All right, you can go for that. It'd just be another unarmed strike.
All right, and that's +7, right?
Yeah, that is +7.
Okay,
That's over on. If you look on your actions, you see unarmed strike, and it tells you you're hit.
18.
+7. 18 hit. You deal 6 damage. 6 bludgeoning. You just headbutt him, and as you do it, you feel a loud crack. And as you look back, his nose is now bent, and there's blood like just trickling down the bottom of it. You broke the boy's nose.
Good.
Vel.
Okay, so being very angry that he pulled a knife out, can I draw my weapon?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a bonus action to draw your weapon.
okay, so I draw my weapon, and can I hit him with the warhammer? But not in a like lethal manner. Try to like
Yeah.
push it
You
into
can hit non-lethal. Though, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
can
I want to
do
hit.
that.
I want to non-lethal hit him with the warhammer.
Okay. Go for it.
What the fuck, dude? And that one.
Oh my god.
As you swing the warhammer down, he actually grabs Mountain from underneath the armpits and pushes him up, and the warhammer slams into Mountain's back. Go ahead and roll the damage.
God damn it.
It's a 5 + 1.
5 + 1, so 6.
So I
Take 6 damage as a warhammer just slams right into your back.
Ow.
So I'm sorry, Mountain. I didn't mean that.
It's fine. Just fix it.
Alright, up next then is going to be the burly man. He's going to once again try to push you fully off of him, Mountain. So go ahead and just do another strength check.
Okay. That is a natural 1.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The opposite fucking
Serious?
spectrum here. He actually manages to lift you up a little bit, and as he does, he cradles back and tucks inwards, so his knees rise up, and uses his knees to completely just project you off of him. You go a few feet in the air and then land hard on your side, as he then uses half his movement to stand up. Vel, he's going to go for you. He just straight bald fist swings at you. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
So you just take let's see here. Uh, 7 points of damage. 7 points of
Alright.
bludgeoning as it just slams into. He actually hits you directly in your actual chest plate, but just from the sheer like the way it tings against you, you can feel your entire plate just slam into your chest. Up next after that is going to be Mountain.
At this point, you know, he's trying to kill us. So I'm gonna draw my trident
Okay.
and just go to stick it straight in him. But can you do that non-lethally? I don't think you can do that
Yes,
non-lethally.
you can. No, you can. You can. You
Okay.
can do that non-lethal.
Let me do that non-lethally.
Okay.
And that's what do I add for the hit? Initiative?
Oh, it's over on your. So under your actions, you can see your attack. So you have your crossbow, your pike, your trident, your unarmed. It's the hit DC right next to it.
Okay,
It's plus
okay.
7.
So that's 23 to hit.
23 hit, definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Are you using one hand or two hands with it?
2 hand.
So it'd be a D8 plus 5.
That's 10.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
As he punches directly into Velrissa, you use half your movement. You quickly stand up, almost kicking yourself off of one leg, and as you do, you unsheath your trident and just jam it directly into his side. You feel it immediately puncture the skin, and as you do, he coughs blood, and it goes all over you, Velrissa.
Great.
He just. All right, yield. And he slowly falls on one of his knees, grasping his side where the trident entered, blood pooling across the ground.
That is disgusting.
I sit there completely blank-faced.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
All right, you win.
I told you to yield.
Oh, feel that one in the morning.
Can I pick up this guy and like bring him somewhere like where there's not a lot of people?
Yeah.
All right, I want to go ahead and pick him up if I can. Just say, Velrissa, you give me a hand,
I try to help him.
and then
Mountain needs no help. You can easily just grab
Okay.
the guy and pick him up.
I thought he
You
was
have
like
a very
massive.
Yeah, no, he's huge, but Mountain, you're you're very strong.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
I think you're pretty capable, Mountain. I'm gonna let you take this one.
I mean, literally, if we look here, Mountain, you can push, drag, or lift anything that weighs anywhere below 600 pounds.
Okay, yeah, shit.
Holy
I just
shit.
picked this guy up on my shoulder and just carry him into a dark room or something.
As you pick him up, the crowd around you immediately they start to just back up and just kind of like leave open space, and they all start cheering and like clapping as well. And then
Yes,
they go back to
thank
their
you.
normal drunken
Thank you.
activities.
I know,
try
I'm
and
great.
wipe blood off of me as I'm walking.
It's all over. It's like down your face. You can actually feel it like seeping in between your armor and your clothes. So it's going to be a pretty fun cleanup later. But you move into a back sort of area. You don't really go too far, as some of the places are easily not guarded, but definitely there are people moving in and out of almost all the rooms. So you kind of just take them to like a more less populated area of the actual larger dome room here. Just one of the sides where there's like nobody at the tables. It's just kind of quiet in this area. There's a few people around, but they're either passed out from being drunk or just not really paying attention.
All right, Phil. I'd like to see what this guy knows, but I don't want him to have a chance to get away. So I'm gonna tie him up, and I need you to cure his wound.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not really sure about anything, but I know I'm not coming away from this with nothing.
Alright, so can I like... should I use a spell on him, or can I do like a medicine check, kind of just make sure he's not gonna like...
Oh yeah, do
Leave
medicine.
or-
Do medicine check.
It's a 7 plus 5.
So 12.
12.
You can tell that he's bleeding quite a lot, so if you don't bandage the wound, he does stand the risk of bleeding out or getting a pretty decently bad infection. But as for the actual wound, it did not hit anywhere that you can tell that was actually fatal.
Okay. So...
But you should have to take care of the bleeding so it doesn't bleed
I
out.
was...
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
gonna use-
start tying him up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a 2nd level cure wounds. Which is...
I mean, you could just bandage him up. I'm pretty sure you have the supplies to do so. Let me check. So,
Let me check.
equipment you have. Let me check. So what kind of gear do you have? I'm looking right now.
I don't think I actually do.
I don't think you do. No, I
I
thought
have
you'd
a rope.
have like
I don't think
yeah.
I could...
a rope.
Could I
thought-
makeshift bandages with a rope?
Because what kind of well, you should have started out with a adventure. You started with adventuring gear. That's why. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. So yeah, you just use cure wounds then.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a level 2.
Okay.
It's a 3 and a 6. So that's... And then do you plus 3 to both of those?
No, just plus
If
3 in
I-
general. Just plus 3 in general.
Okay, so 3 and a 6, 9, plus 3, 12.
Sorry, so you heal him for 12. The wound immediately heals. He kind of... much obliged, devil.
Hey, attention over here.
He spits in your direction.
I just slap him. I need to know about Brendan, and you're gonna tell me.
You want to know about Brendan?
You heard me.
Why?
Never you mind my reasons. Give me
Are you
what I
crazy?
want.
Are you mad?
I am what I am, and I want to know what I want to know. It is none of your business what my plans are. If you want to stay alive, you'll tell me what I need to know.
Well, I'll tell you what I can know. But there's not much to know about that man. It's a mystery.
That much I've come to already.
So what do you want to know?
I just need to know where he is, who his people are.
I don't bloody know.
How could I get to him?
I don't know.
You hang out in the Thieves Guild all day, and you tell me that you don't know how to find someone? That you can't find him?
I mean, I'm just a lackey, alright? I'm big.
A lackey for
I'm
who?
intimidating. For everyone, anyone who gives me coin.
Pitiful. Look,
I'm telling you, I don't know anywhere where he could be.
can I tell
Or
if he's
anybody
lying
who
or
works
not?
for him. That would be an insight check.
Alright, I'm gonna make an insight check if I can.
Yeah, okay.
It's 12.
You can't really read him out now.
Vel, what do you think? You telling him the truth?
God. Can I insight check?
Yes. You
Honestly should be because you have high insight.
Please.
Yeah, that's why. 17 plus 5.
Yeah, he's bullshitting.
23.
Vel,
Listen.
you tell that he's bullshitting.
Listen, I can see it in your eyes. You really aren't telling the truth. I know you know something you're not telling us.
See that?
I can see it in his face.
And why should I tell you? So they can kill me?
No, so I don't kill you.
Well, if you don't, they will.
There won't. After I'm done, there won't be a they to kill you.
You really think you could take on Brendan?
I think I can take on anyone I need to, and Brendan's just another asshole for me to take on today.
You're crazier than I thought.
Well, you didn't give me much chance to show you.
If you're gonna kill me, go ahead and do it now.
If I was going to kill you point blank, I would have done it already. I healed you. Give me what I want to know.
Intimidation check.
Alright. Natural 20, right off the bat.
Natural 20. He goes, Alright. If you're looking for Brendan, your best bet's the Blue Orc. He passes through here. Every third day of the week. Right around midnight. He comes around, he passes through the tunnels.
Alright, and what would be the next day that falls on?
The third day.
Yeah, but like, coming up.
Okay, so how the weeks work in this universe is that there are 10-day weeks,
Okay.
and you guys are currently on the 7th day.
Alright. Thank you.
So meaning it'd be 6 days from now.
And that's all you know?
That's all I know, I swear, alright? If I tell any more, they'll bloody kill me.
You've already bullshitted with me once, and I'm not gonna let you go for nothing. I need his associates. Who does he talk to?
Everyone works under him. But high up, the Blue Orc, I know that he's one of his upper men, but other than that, I don't really know. They kind of keep that quiet.
I believe you on that.
Mountain.
Yes.
The Blue Orc, he was involved in the people who kidnapped you. We saw him take you out of the carriage.
Right.
I do think he's probably the guy to go to.
Alright. We'll go to this Blue Orc. But if he's not there on the third day at midnight, I'm coming back for your head.
Oh, one more thing.
What?
You need to be careful. Brendan's not just an easy force to be reckoned with. There's something twisted in that man's mind. I've seen it happen once. He killed a man just by looking at him.
What?
Somebody tried to go behind his back, take a few more coins than he was supposed to just to pocket for himself. The way he looked at the man, he killed over and died.
So this Brendan is magical.
I don't bloody know. Whatever he is, he's not normal.
Well,
There is a reason people fear him.
I already know about Brendan and how he's run this city. But he's got what I need.
And one last thing.
What?
Can you please untie me?
No. You can find your way out of that one.
Please, no.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and walk out.
Mountain, I really think we should untie him. I mean,
I really think we should let this asshole sit here and think about what he's done. Next time you pick a bar
we've
fight.
We've already beat him, and we've taken all the info we need.
Listen,
Let's
if you want to
let's-
untie
let's-
him, be my guest.
I go and untie him.
Okay. As you do, he sits up and starts to sort of rub his wrists where he starts to get like a small amount of rope burn. He goes, "You're not so bad for a devil, are you?"
I guess so. Yes, thank you.
Just keep your tempered friend there in check. The
I'll
way
do
he's
what I
acting
can.
now, he's gonna die really quick. People like him don't last long around here. And then he stands up, and sort of he holds on to where the pain still is sort of like residuating where he was stabbed, and he kind of just like he stumbles back towards the mess of people, back towards the general public of the area.
Alright,
Alright, Mountain, I think we should head back to the castle now. We've kind of gotten what we needed.
It's not enough, though. Once we get through this blue orc, then what? Is he supposed to tell us?
I mean, we have to go one step at a time.
One step at a time at what cost? I just need to find this man now. I'm tired of waiting, I'm tired of going through lackeys and people who are of no consequence to what I need. Just don't understand.
Listen, I think we need to just get back, regroup, and we can try our best tomorrow or later today, whatever. Something. We can try to come up with a plan.
Maybe right.
At this point, you both notice a figure moving towards you. As you look to your side, the hooded man from the corner of the opposite side is now approaching you guys. And at this point, you notice he's extremely short, but the same height as Mountain.
You calling me extremely short, asshole? What you
Yes.
doing? What you doing here, bitch?
Yeah. He's the same height as Mountain. And as he walks up, he slowly starts pulling back the hood, and you recognize Olgart. He goes, "Oh, fancy seeing you down here."
Olgart. What? Why are you here? Where did you go?
Well, right there, I was watching you. Hell of a fight.
Thank you. But that doesn't explain why you were there, or where you even went.
I was down here looking for information, lad. You know, we're all looking for Brendan, and the problem is that no one knows where the bloody hell he is.
Well, I've got a lead on
Oh,
a
I
blue
thought-
orc who knows where he is, or supposedly.
Right. I overheard. But the problem is that that orc is no funny business.
Neither am I.
Right, but even for you, lad, he's quite a fearsome one.
All right.
From the words of the people around here, he is. Imagine Brendan there as the judge. That man's the executioner.
Right. Well,
Mountain, me and Taxi ran into him once down at the inn, and I could feel the ground shaking at how scared Taxi was.
Taxi's scared of a little water. But
I mean,
You've seen this
you do
man
have a
before.
point, yes. Yes, we've seen him before. He was down in the basement of the inn.
right. Well, I don't know. Then what are you supposing, Olgart? What are we supposed to do?
I say right now, we just take this information back to your friends, and I guess as a group, find out what to do.
Right.
I mean, shouldn't be going against this alone, lad. No need to. You've got allies, and that's what's important.
Listen, I've handled everything on my own since. For a while now, and it's worked for me so far. I've stayed alive. I don't know what this
So
band of
far.
fools is supposed to do to help me find what I need.
Olgat's right. More heads are better than one. You have
Right.
to work with this mountain.
What's important, Mountain? The important part here is that you have to rely on someone else. Life ain't easy, especially around here. And you sure as hell can't take it alone.
Look, I know, okay? I understand that. Brendan is a force that I can't take on my own. But I can't let him get away with this.
I understand that. And he puts one of his hands on your shoulder and he looks you dead in the eyes. It's a very dark auburn, almost reddish color in his eyes as he looks at you.
I'm here to help you.
Thank you.
We all are. We'll take down Brendan together. We'll get your locus back.
Alright, let's go.
But not by yourself.
I understand.
And then he kind of pats you on the shoulder and gives you a small nod and he starts heading back towards the exit.
Alright, then,
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and
start
follow.
heading towards them.
Alright. And that's where we're gonna wrap up this part of the session.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
So we will see the party regroup and recuperate what they have gotten. Sort of rendezvous back at the house in the next episode.
Yay!
Thanks for watching.